Hello, salutations, what it do? It's Dr. Gamer, all father of the Do-Rag Gang. You know the vibes, like and subscribe, let's get it. Happy one day a week to play Avengers Day, everybody. What's going on? We got that boy, what's up? Ramos Bang, Corbin, my mod in the building, Aqua, what's going on? What's up, Darius, Kevin Z, Prama Gaming, what it do? What's up, Quentin? What's up, Quintus? What's going on, Taz? What's up, Marvel Legion? Guardians better than Avengers. I mean, hard to argue. Colin, what it do? What's up, Ahmad? Doing good. How are you feeling? Why is my desk so wobbly? Weird. What's up, Shrug Life? Going on, Dom, Elusive Man? What it do, TJ? It is marketplace time. Everyone, make sure you smash that like button, make love to the like button, strangle it like Incredible Harry, whatever your preference. Just make sure the like button is touched. Subscribe if you're new. Shout out to today's sponsor, Fan Dominion. Check them out. Links are in the description. Use code 10% off. Use code Sadat for 10% off of your purchase. They have some very awesome merch. As you see, they got all sorts of anime, DC, Marvel, pretty much everything a nerd could ask for. Definitely check them out. And once again, thank you to Fan Dominion for sponsoring the show. Jay Shockblast, the famous Jay Shockblast, thank you for the sub. Thank you. And thank you for finally joining the Do-Rag Gang. Looking forward to collabing in the future. We might actually be doing a roundtable at some point if Doom sets that up again. We gotta do one for Guardians of the Galaxy. So we got some news to go over. Don't hate you, Jay. No one would have noticed if you had subbed while I wasn't streaming, but I had the alerts on, so caught you in 4K. It is all good, my friend. Let me see. So let me just read off. I'll read this off the subreddit since Andy is now posting here, which is definitely a good thing. The community manager should be doing this. So hats off to Andy for actually following through and posting this info in the subreddit. There is currently a Halloween sale going on. If you go in the marketplace, you will get some spooky discounts. Legendary outfits are 700 credits, epics are 500, rares are 350, animated nameplates are 100 credits, and regular nameplates are only 50. And for development updates, they are currently working on a device hang issue that's going on for people playing on Windows PC. So hopefully they get that resolved soon. They told us to tune in next week for discussions about the next major update for Marvel's Avengers, which we can all assume is going to be the raid. They also made changes to perks in order to make hero gear more hero specific, which is definitely something people have been asking for. So they made these changes, it looks like, for Captain America, Hulk, and Thor. And they focus for Captain America, focuses perks on they focused either on heroics, intrinsic actions, or defensive enhancements. This is once again gear that is found in vaults, elite hives, priority missions, and the last Avengers standing. Ages of Nomad, they replace generic Parry and Jarvis perks with Brawler's Vigor, which increases Brooklyn Brawler's duration, as well as Commander's Call Bulwark, which increases defense while Commander's Call is active. Rampart of the Nomad, they replaced generic regen perk with Defender's Retaliation, which gains shield block energy when taking damage. Iron Gloves of the Super Soldier replaced Jarvis perks with Brooklyn Brawler Amplifier, which increases status buildup while Brooklyn Brawler is active. For a Hawk, they removed Jarvis and generic perks for heroic specific or gamma related perks. World Breaker's Alloy replaced Jarvis barrier perks with Gamma Lethal Spark, which grants a high chance to regen heroics when defeating enemies with an active Gamma status effect. World Breaker Neuronics replaced all perks with Unstoppable Rage, which increases impact while Rage is active, Cannonball Breaker, which increases small rock damage, and Monster's Barrage, which grants 40% more damage to all combo enders. Definitely interesting there. World Breaker's Infusion, they replaced Grab Impact for Grab Damage. And for Thor, they just removed generic perks. Binding of the Thunderer replaced basic support heroic regen with Odin Force Amplifier, which increases status buildup with Odin Force attacks. They did not make any announcements or any kind of comment on the XP booster situation. Once again, that is of course 21 days and counting, but good that they are at least taking the feedback that gear perks, specifically hero gear perks, should be, heroic focused instead of just, generic. And we'll actually look at the marketplace now. I see some of you are not able to view it. Let's see if it's affecting me as well. Yep. What's up, Rishi? You're playing Guardians of the Galaxy? Good for you. Welcome. Welcome to the team. That game is incredibly fun. Did I see the new Hawkeye trailer? No, I did not. Well, this isn't the first time the servers have been down, so I'm sure it will be back up in no time, because the marketplace is the most important part of the game, according to the executives. So rest assured, you'll be able to get to it sooner rather than later. It's not like we don't know what's in the marketplace. They've got a new bundle for Captain America, if you don't know, as well as, of course, the new Iron Man MCU skin. What's up, Adam? So the marketplace reaction is going to have to wait, because unfortunately the marketplace is currently down for maintenance. Genius Button is here bright and early, giving his usual valuable insight into the game. back to Guardians of the Galaxy. The rest of the game is seemingly functional. Just the marketplace. I'm sure the marketplace will be back up in no time. Oh, before I forget. Let me set this up. I will in fact be playing with subs today, so if you are already on the friends list, make sure you reply with your PSN. And I'll start putting together the strike team. As usual, I'll be rotating to give as many people to play as possible, a chance to play as possible. Get that pinned, and if you're new, the PSN is right there. And make sure you smash that like button. We are currently at 59 with 166 people watching. Let's definitely get that to 100 in the next 2 minutes, or Spider-Man will be delayed. I would not risk it. Beat his heart. With the only tap like buttons. This is a very inclusive channel, J Shock Blast. We encourage you to do whatever you are comfortable with to the like button, as long as it is physically typed. Incredible Harry has a strangle fetish, so he prefers to strangle the like button. But if you only tap, that is also welcome. Go to outfits. Currently, outfits are down. It will be back up soon. Probably not that soon. I don't think the raid is coming in January, but I think it's probably coming next month. Spider-Man, I think, is coming in December. Who should you run with today, Widow or Thor? Everyone uses Thor. Why don't you switch it up? Go with Black Widow. Sub Black King. I already closed app. Doesn't work. It's a server issue. Marketplace is up for some people, not for everybody else. It's not a big deal. I'll wait until it's up for everybody. NC Project. Iron. What's going on, Technique? The new skin is in the marketplace, which was down for a little while. What's going on, Dana? Genius Button is not a fan of it, apparently. So not surprising, Genius Button hates everything about this game. I really don't feel like closing app for a second time. I'll just wait until it's fixed without me closing app. Let's go, Jesse. I just went over the market, the current blog. The marketplace was down, so I'm just jumping into the game. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait till the OLT crash, but now the OLT is fixed now. The OLT was finally not broken. We got one more spot left. I still didn't unlock that Thor. I got you, Ahmed. Yeah, we played the OLT last week. 3 times in a row. And it did not crash. It was a miracle. The OLT did not crash. Played last week. I was able to play it 3 times in a row without it crashing. Yeah, they definitely need to fix not being able to equip lock gear. That's pretty silly. Closing the app for the 5th time worked for you. That sounds healthy. Instead of closing the app, I'm just going to do this periodically. Let's see if the OLT still works. Squad is currently full, Jordan.
Remember how we used to be?
Thank you, Crystal Gaming, for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Thank you, Big Marv, too, for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Appreciate you. And Ki, I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Just got Guardians. He was skeptical, but it's actually pretty good. Better than Avengers. Square got to turn things around next year. So much potential. You only got it because I recommended it. Yeah, I mean, I've yet to find anyone that's actually played the game that didn't like it. Game is awesome. Idols Montreal put out a certified banger. No doubt about it. You're changing your stance. I mean, we just unless the game was updated again, like it shouldn't change from last week. If it worked 3 times in a row last week, I think it's safe to say it's fixed.
All right, Hank, we're inside. Everything up and running?
Oh, you're in for a treat. See you in a bit.
Certified hood classic, like Miles Morales, though. I don't know if it's a hood classic, but it's definitely a comic book game classic on the level of the Arkhams. Brooke, I don't know who Brooke is. Do not message me on PlayStation. Message me in chat. Who's left?
You've defeated this contingent. I expect they won't be the last.
It looks like we don't have a timer right now.
Enemy sighted. Aim squad dead ahead. Feeling pretty crappy. Well done. Keep going. Let's get this thing started.
Depends on what hood you're from. If you're from the hoods of middle America and you're a child of the 80s, yeah. I guess that counts. A lot of great 80s rock. Tobias, anyone can play when I have a spot open. You just gotta be quick about it. Tyverse is in the building. What a surprise. He has not played Avengers in over a month, but still here doing his moderator doozies. I have no idea when the marketplace will work. It works for some people right now, not for others. If you're not streaming, I suggest close your app and reopen it until it works.
Located captive inhumans. They're being kept in portable cells. You'll have to break them out. Heads up, we got company. They've got nothing on us. Stand a chance.
Once again, no crash. Told you. It's fixed.
Something about a security breach.
Whatever Monica has planned for these prisoners can't be good. Jarvis, give me Theo.
Kate?
This hard. He called it hard.
A bigger convoy lies up ahead.
Did you accidentally time travel to the 18th century? This man said horrid. Did you fall asleep reading Jane Austen?
You'll need to destroy the locking mechanisms to open the cells.
Absolutely horrid game. Good day, sir.
This one's open. Teleporting now. The cells are all open. Nice work. An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Hi. Any chance you guys are just gonna let me open this cage and call it a day? No? Do it yourself. You know what? I'm just gonna take you out and do it anyway. Cool?
One left. Are you going to teleport? Get him out of here.
Open.
I've updated your HUD with the location of a large AIM mech nearby. Head there immediately. AIM has arrived. This will take but moments.
Which mod is Aqua? Aqua is Thor. Aqua is Jane Foster Thor. After the original Thor was proven unworthy by never being here, a new Thor was crowned and given the hammer. What's going on, Craig? How you doing? Let's see. The Omega level threat was introduced in July, I believe. So it's been broken since July for me, and wasn't fixed until last week. Hulk is down.
Project Omega must be causing these tachyon storms. AIM's been using time travel to speed the process up. It's a weapon strong enough to stop the apocalypse. Or at least, that's what it's supposed to do.
But instead, it's tearing the universe apart.
Don't worry, Tyverso. We'll give you a guardian. We'll give you a Guardians of the Galaxy movie cameo,
Defend us with me.
and you can earn your hammer back. Jesse, thank you for becoming a defender, pledging allegiance to Durag Nation. Hulkbuster smash. Before Stormbreaker went on a journey. I hope on that journey you end up uploading more YouTube videos, specifically Demon Slayer related.
No idea. Lots of words I did not understand. But if you're right,
When am I not?
we have to destroy the bridge.
I'm glad you're finally on board.
Even if I don't
Blockbuster again. MCU Millionaire isn't even that good. Looked pretty good to me. Not exactly a groundbreaking update, but look good. Look fine. I never thought it was a big deal to begin with. You know, Stormbreaker would have been the big change, but that's fine. You think you want a Jane Foster Thor fit? They don't even have to do. They can just do it as a cosmetic. They can do Echoes as a cosmetic instead of actual characters. I think that'd be fine.
Per weapon in one timeline before it causes any more damage.
No. You'd be trapped with it.
Not if I'm lucky.
I knew you were gonna say that.
The machine is down. Excellently done.
Another wave's coming.
I'm sure people would pay
Right away.
$15 for a Jane Foster Thor. Anything special on the blog? They gave some information on update they did to gear last week. They changed some of the gear for the Vault missions, Elite Hives, and the weekly Mega Hive so that the hero gear has better hero specific perks instead of generic stuff. They did this for Captain America, Thor, and Hulk. And next week apparently is when they're going to talk about the raid, or they said they were going to talk about the next major update to tomorrow's Avengers, which we assume is the raid. Still no marketplace for me. This is new in the marketplace, Craig.
The tachyon storms have only gotten worse. The last one just
Nothing.
ahead.
Nothing working.
Well, look,
Uh,
timelines are in
but really it's, we know it's the big headline for the marketplace
Guessing, dude.
is the new Iron Man MCU skin. I'm assuming the XP boosters are still there, so nothing really that different.
Somebody get Hulk on his feet. Get back in there, Avenger. It's not over yet.
Have some Cosmic. And a little bit of Sonic. If you missed my video, the dev said that for the raid, you're definitely going to want some Sonic and Vibranium gear. So I definitely recommend stacking up on some, putting the build together if you don't have one already. It's definitely going to come in handy. And the Sonic gear is just also very good. Let's see what's going on Twitter. Yep, Sean. Just an advertisement for the new Iron Man skin. Get to see it in game. Yeah. Not for me. Got a new trailer for Hawkeye. Jay Shock Blast
This way.
photoshopped his face on the Iron Man skin. He wants us to know that Iron Man sucks and he can't lower himself into playing the worst Avenger.
The alarm system. You'll need to disarm the security terminal.
Right. Catch the sequences, shut down the alarm. Will that buy you enough time to get control of the bridge?
I'll work with whatever you can get us.
That is harsh.
Yes, but I'll take it.
Harsh but fair. I mean, there was a time when I thought Iron Man was in fact the worst Avenger. But he is much more he's much better with Sonic, I will say. Without Sonic, yeah, I did not enjoy Iron Man at all.
Why do I feel like we're in the unsafe distance?
You've delayed the security protocols.
I always laugh when that Avenger hater account always talking about some Wii.
While I attempt an override.
How many accounts? Which account you talking about? He has like 30 accounts.
Code verification sequence time reset.
You're on chapter 8. Yeah, I streamed it last night after that terrible PlayStation State of Play. I'm at chapter 13 of Guardians.
Heads up, we got
Warning. Critical energy levels detected. Tachyon code verification sequence time reset.
I think I'll finish Guardians tomorrow. What's going on, Mark? Let's see, 4, 1, 5.
Awaiting second code verification entry. Code
5
sequence time reset.
and 3.
Code verification sequence time reset. Cross control coordinates unlocked. Engaging chronostatic stabilization.
Did the cargo runners get removed? Not as far as I know.
The bridge. We need to hurry.
I'm trying. Defend the bridge.
On it. This is beyond your understanding. I won't let you get in my way. Yeah, I wasn't asking permission. Your experiments are destroying reality. Those tachyon storms are your fault. All worth it. You've seen what I have.
They are randomly generated. They generate to some missions more than others. Someone always has to be in the middle.
Enemy spotted.
Critical energy levels detected. Tachyon surge inbound.
I haven't seen any over a week.
Next tier of the vault.
I haven't played the game in over a week. I've been playing Guardians of the Galaxy, so I wouldn't know. But I haven't heard anything about it being removed. So everyone else is apparently finding the cargo runner. Try doing Up from the Depths. He spawns a lot during that.
Final code verification complete.
We Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a new playthrough of Guardians of the Galaxy when I finish. Make some different choices. Try to get the rest of the costumes.
Code verification sequence time reset.
Hope these guys ever left.
Your defeat is inevitable.
It's opening.
What the hell is that? Super adapter. Defend Project Omega.
As you wish, Dr. Rabicini.
Okay, yikes. Looks like this new killbot is a big Avengers fan. The shield, the hammer. Gonna guess you've got some rock.
All right, super adaptoid time.
AIM has control of the bridge. We can't open it again unless we get it back.
Please just hang on. How about a rain check?
Don't run from me.
You're good now.
Tony's down.
I have to switch to rockets.
Not bad.
You never played Ghost of Tsushima? You are missing out. Lasers are more fun. Rockets are more powerful. That took longer the last time. Yeah, because everyone died within the first. Because I was the only one doing damage with it for the first 30 seconds of the fight. People were dying immediately. Everyone else died immediately.
Nice work back there. It all makes a difference. AIM's efforts must be counted at every turn. Keep fighting the good fight.
I'm sure the raid will be frustrating for some people. I have no doubt. People were raging about the OLT, so I think people are definitely going to be raging about the raid, especially with the higher difficulty. Everyone's too damage oriented instead of defense. That's not true, Chris. The super adaptoid is literally designed to one-shot you regardless of how much defense that you have. So there's nothing to do with that. The game is also specifically, in terms of enemies and gear, is designed to actually encourage you to be heavy into damage. Because having a lot of defense doesn't really have a benefit. Let's see, we got a free 2-hour fragment extractor. Here is the new Iron Man skin. Not gonna lie, I don't like it. I know there are a lot of people that are a fan of this skin because of that one scene in the movie, but I never thought it was that good, really. I mean, it's accurate, but even in the movie, I didn't think it was a good outfit. I just thought it was cool how it came out of the briefcase. But it's accurate. They still got the Cap Dog. If you missed out on that, Cap Dog is still available. The upgraded gear perks went live last week. You want at least 1500 resolve. Yeah, in general, you want to have 14 to 1500 resolve, but beyond that, it doesn't actually matter. The super adaptoid, the only thing that matters in the super adaptoid fight is the amount of damage you can do, because like I said, the super adaptoid will one-shot you regardless. So you gotta be able to just do a lot of damage. The supernatural ones are still here. They also have a bundle. If you don't want to get the Iron Man skin by itself, you want to get some more bang for your buck, you get the new Iron Man 2 bundle. Comes with the fireworks emote, the catch some rays takedown, 3-day hero catalyst, and a 3-day fragment extractor. I think this is, I'm not sure what the actual price of this is because I already own the takedown and the emote. I assume it's at least 2,000 credits. They also got the hero bundle for Captain America, the No You move. Comes with his Endgame skin, his workout emote, like we did in the old days takedown, and a nameplate. Paid consumables are still here. As you see, they added a new consumable. They tripled down. You can also get a 7-day fragment extractor for $5, in addition to the usual paid consumables. Still no comment on the whole controversy. I'm almost running out of space. That's looks like it's about it. See, the discount is live. 700 credits for a legendary. So if there's some skins you're looking for, check them out. Looks like the only thing that is not on sale are the Halloween skins, the supernatural ones. Everything else is on sale, except for, of course, the MCU skins. Legendary and below, everything is on sale. They're hoping the controversy blows over. Yeah, that seems to be the strategy, but doesn't seem to be working. The subreddit High Sodium Avengers is keeping a running tally. they are keeping track of how many days it's been since the incident. I got the Omega gloves, like signature deal cosmic. It has might instead of freaking. Doesn't have freaking valor. Okay, who's next? Why is the OLT gear useless? Apparently, according to Alex, they didn't properly test. The game wasn't properly tested when the OLT gear was being assembled. Apparently, the process is different this time around. He was able to do a good deal of what he wanted. So hopefully that means the raid gear is going to be pretty useful. Streets love Alex. He's definitely made a good impression on the community with his Discord chats. I inspect gadgets. And we got room for one more. Just hit level 150 for Iron Man. Where are his best pieces? I don't think he has any. I don't know of any gear perks for Iron. I don't know of any gear for Iron Man that you have to have. Just figure out what kind of Iron Man build you want to make. I, the Godfather. Gotcha. I know the best. I think the best gear perks are for basically Hawkeye, Hawk, and Thor. They have, and Black Panther has some good pieces. But yeah, nothing hero specific, nothing really stands out for most of the heroes. What the heck? Crystal Dynamics. We're missing a slot here at the gear vendor. We're missing some gear. There's supposed to be more gear here.
Oh, that is fine. Maybe later.
You find it insulting that Catwolf is exotic? I mean, they did put a lot of work into it, so I guess that's how they're judging it. Take down grants of damage. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Stats aren't as high as I'd like.
Wow. What could I
Catwhoop name is Fluffy. We've been calling him Cap Dog. Seems to fit.
Dami Sasaki.
I had this problem yesterday, but later missing gear came back. Oh, I hope so. I would definitely like it back. Subjavariate, we're all aware that the market was having problems. We found that out about an hour ago. Thanks for updating. It's working for me now. If it's still not working for you, just keep trying to close the app until it starts up again. This Sonic and Vibranium gear only exclusively linked to Wakanda. It's still only farmable in Wakanda. Said the Mark V is bugged. That's not good.
We found another time anomaly involving our ex-friend, Maestro. And because he's involved, Matty Cho wants us to collect a gamma sample. Look, I know it's risky, but it'll advance her research a lot. So we're doing it. For science.
There's gear missing at the Wakanda vendor. New Iron Man skin is okay for you? I wouldn't know because I am not buying it. For Infinity War Mark III. Yeah, this and Endgame are, I think, better.
Another successful jump to the future. Let's get that gamma sample.
Yeah, I know there are people that are fans of the suit, but after looking at it, not for me. Even if I was still supporting the game, I don't want to get that skin. This doesn't look better than the Iron Man skins that I already have.
Expect the unexpected.
We got some not so pretty. Piece of cake or pie.
This bug when he does his takedowns. Okay. So apparently the new Iron Man skin, there's some kind of bug when he does the takedowns. when he does takedowns. According to reports.
You're still outnumbered.
What's up? Got him. He's out of here. Sticking to Infinity War suit. Don't blame you. Yeah, not liking the new piece. Go back. Yeah, they definitely gotta fix that, whatever they did to gear, whatever they did to the UI to prevent you from equipping lock gear. That's a terrible idea. If they did it intentionally.
Yo, there's one more enemy left. There's one more enemy left.
It's like we ran out of enemies, guys. We did it. Pack up. Time to go. Oh, there's some here. But not the enemies that are supposed to be here. Wonder if these will spawn. Nope. It's time to reload the checkpoint. Why do you only run the OLT? Why does who only run the OLT? Not being able to equip lock gear is trash. Delete a good piece by mistake. Yeah, it happens. Iron Man build stuff. Well, thank you.
The conditions aren't a complete match though, so
The game never ceases to amaze you. There's always a surprise when you pick up Marvel's Avengers. Usually not a good thing, but keeps you on your toes. Isn't it exciting to play a game and never knowing if it'll actually work? Adds a little bit of mystery. It'd be boring if you knew that when you play the game, it would just work as like it's supposed to. I mean, can you imagine life without enemies not spawning and disappearing under maps?
I got a feeling these won't be the last of them. Keep an eye out for more bots. Maddie told me Maestro should be somewhere close to
What's up, Marquise?
this time anomaly.
You missed stuff not working. You missed, I read the weekly blog. There's supposed to be an update next week on the next major content drop. You're melted. You're melted.
Take that, wasteland. Maybe that'll draw Maestro out of hiding.
Everyone melts.
That was a good one.
Lejeune in the building. The Exile update for Hulk with 40% damage increase from combo finishers. Had you interested? Yeah. Interested enough to farm it?
More trouble. Maddie, really?
Are you actually going to use it for the OLT? Or the raid?
The numbers don't matter, you guys. We've got 'em.
It definitely sounds interesting.
Got a massive tachyon storm coming. This one's looking lethal. Get to cover, quickly.
40% sounds like a lot.
Okay, I think that was all of them.
That definitely made me raise an eyebrow. But you'd have to basically have a melee Hawk build to make it work, right? Yeah. You'd have to have a little more melee in order to like make it worth it. But then are you also giving up the status effect from the ground pound? Because is the gear going to have status effect on it, or is it just going to have the 40% combo ender? Big B said said you carried Lejeune in OLT. That seems unlikely.
Tell me, what brings you to the end of the world?
Just give us a sample of your DNA, Maestro. We'll stop.
It's the heroic slot.
Into this.
Interesting.
The radiation is what sick
Oh, so it should be.
no
Oh, that should be pretty good then.
failure. Destiny's
Well,
unforgiving hand, beating us to the ground.
that heroic slot usually is where you have the 20% increase when for Bone Shaker enemies.
You're about to have a very bad day. And boom! We got the sample. Let's get back to the past.
You have a Sonic Hawk build.
Not today.
Which one of us? I have a ground pound Hawk build that uses Sonic, but it's only because I'm using the range gear piece that gives you Sonic.
Just got off the phone with Maddie, who is very excited about the sample, or just excited about life in general. Start to sell with her. Thanks again.
Yeah, I've used it on stream before. It's not a dedicated Sonic build. I'm just using the range piece. I have to test it out. It's something. All right, we got 2 spots open for the strike team. Can't find any good pieces. I mean, there's always some good pieces, but they're usually the same. Damage buff, driver's barrier, target to spark. So these new changes definitely make things a little more interesting. Maybe I'll look into it after I'm done playing Guardians of the Galaxy. Maybe I'll get one for Hulk. Tachyon Surge never killed all your heroes. Oh, well, fortunately, I guess kind of fortunately for me, I never got the Tachyon Surge perk I was looking for. So the nerf didn't really affect me. I would have definitely been a lot madder if I had got the piece and then found out it got nerfed into the ground. I know that happened to a bunch of people. I know a couple people had got the Tachyon Surge like right before, like the day before they dropped the new patch that nerfed it. They were furious. I know I would have met. All the RNG in this game, you spend literally months looking for that perfect god roll for that Tachyon Surge. Then you log into the game one day and it doesn't work anymore. Oh my goodness. I would have been mad. I'd have uninstalled. Like, I'm like, nope. We're not doing this. Down tremendous. Yeah. Yeah, definitely even if it ends up not being as big a deal in the OLT in the upcoming raid, it probably is. So I would definitely make sure to get some. The Sonic and Vibranium gear is just good. It's good anyway. Good to have. I think I have it for pretty much everybody. Almost everyone I use regularly. I have some for Hawk. I have some for Thor. I have a whole Vibranium Thor build for melee. I've got Hawkeye, I've got Black Widow. So I'm pretty much good for, of course I got it for Black Panther. So I'm pretty good on raid gear. Sonic is the best perk. Yeah. It single-handedly made Iron Man playable, which is an amazing feat that I did not think was possible after all the nerfs. But Sonic actually made Iron Man a character that you can enjoy using. And if they're gonna, based on what the raid looks like is going to be, if there's a bunch of, Sonic type of enemies running around, then especially that new enemy type, yeah, you're definitely going to need some Sonic gear. How do you know which piece is better to put the Sonic on? You have to know what kind of build you're making. If you have a range build, then you want to have your Sonic on the range slot. If you're doing a melee build, then you probably want it in the melee slot. And you want it for the attack that you're going to use. Like Iron Man, I wanted to do Iron Man. I obviously wanted to make him a range build, and I thought the lasers would be more fun, so I made sure that I got Sonic on the lasers. Thor, I wanted to make a melee Thor build abusing his signature attack, so I made sure to get Vibranium on the signature. Have a seat.
Another enemy defeated.
We're scanning the facility for the clone's location. In the meantime, I'm sending you to the lower floors to find a target who has more information.
What would I prefer for Thor? Because Thor naturally does shock damage, you wanna go for the opposite. You wanna go for vibranium. So whether if you have a ranged Thor, get vibranium on the range slot. If you want to do a signature attack melee build like me, put it on the melee. But vibranium just works better because Thor so easily does shock damage. If Sonic wasn't a cold status effect, it would be perfect with Thor, but you're not really getting the same benefit. You're not getting the most out of it because it's a cold status effect. I mean, if you don't mind not getting the battery effect, you could just do like a melee Thor with Sonic. Just focus on getting your heroics back, but it's probably not going to be that effective. Because if you're a ranged Thor and you put Sonic on your hammer throw, then the only way you can get the battery effect is if you use your ultimate. But if you're a ranged Thor, you're not going to be close enough to actually get the benefits of the Sonic. So it really only works on melee. The relocation of perks is a small step in the right direction when it comes to gear. Yeah. The feedback. Yeah, people have been telling them that one of the problems with gear is that the perks are too generic. Melee Thor vibranium is OP. Correct. Marquis went through the door. The best Thor you ever seen was melee. Pretty good. Iron Man is immune to rockets.
Great work, Avengers. If we get any more sightings of AIM clones, we'll be back in touch.
Yeah, this is what I'm using for my melee slot for my vibranium Thor. What would you put in your melee slot for a ranged Thor that has a vibranium hammer? So if you're doing a actual ranged Thor build, then the only thing that matters in your melee slot is something that would boost your overall build. So for example, when I'm doing, when I have my melee Thor selected, what I usually, the melee slot piece I have gives me gives me an increase to my critical damage when I'm using Odin Force attacks. Because since it's a ranged Thor build, I'm not actually using any melee attacks. So I will be looking for something that boosts my damage in some way. Whether it's Odin Force attacks or my critical damage. Something like that. For your Black Widow build, use high caliber. I mean, I would probably, if you're planning on playing the raid with Black Widow, I would make sure that whichever build whichever direction you're going with, you kind of commit. If you want to go melee, then you want to make sure that your melee rating is as high as possible and you're taking advantage of it. If you're using the high caliber shot a lot, then you want to make your build more range focused. Regardless, range is better in this game, so you would be better off getting Sonic on the high caliber shot. Marketplace, it's up for me, yeah. I had to wait for a while and then I closed the app. One, two, three. Get him out of here.
They're safe. A team of watchdogs is in the vicinity. I've sent their location to your HUD.
Oh, still got to defeat some enemies of melee attacks and cosmic threats, and then I'm done the event, as far as I'm concerned.
Got them in my sights. Neutralize the watchdog unit.
You already have the gear piece, so you just keep it. Yep, that worked.
A watchdog's agent is down. Another watchdog has been neutralized. I've located captive inhumans. They're being kept in portable cells. You'll have to break them out. There is a special enemy unit close to your location. They may drop something useful if defeated.
That looked like it hurt. Absolutely one-shot it.
There they are. You'll need to destroy the locking mechanisms to open the cells. Let's get that get back up. That did it. Theo, work your magic. You're safe now.
Another one. Melee Thor is so... Every version of Thor is OP.
The cells are all open. Nice work.
You mean this respectfully? How am I still playing this game? Simple. On Thursday, when there's actual stuff to do, I sit down, I turn on my PlayStation, I start playing, I live stream, have a conversation with all of my good friends in the chat, and we have a good time. And then when I run out of stuff to do, I say goodbye to everybody, I leave, and then I go about my day. It's actually very easy. Plus, I get paid to do it. It's great. Say what you about the game, but the way you do the stream makes it fun. Oh, thank you. I try to keep it fun for everybody. No official release date on Spider-Man. Nope. Stay tuned next week though. They said they're going to have an announcement about the next major content update, which means it's probably about the raid, because I don't think Spider-Man is out until December. We already did the OLT. Let me make sure I'm just trying to get the... I just have to defeat 7 more enemies with melee attacks in cosmic threat sectors, and then I'll be done the event.
All right, Avengers.
With adding additional cities in the game. I mean, it's too small of a change to make a real big difference. The core problem of the game isn't just the environments. The game has a lot of structural issues. Apart from the bugs, there's the fact that it's a looter without a well-designed loot system, without basic functions like recalibration. It doesn't have a lot of mission variety. So just something like just new locations, if they're not coming with any, things significantly different, wouldn't really do anything. No, they've been canceling the dev streams pretty consistently. The last dev stream they had was when Xbox came out. They had the Xbox showcase for the Game Pass people, which did not go well. But all the usual dev streams have been canceled every Friday. All right, got it. And I got Grips of the Storm. Wouldn't it be hilarious if the Grips of the Storm that I got was the God roll? I would laugh so hard.
The cells are all open. Nice work. There are inhumans called...
Let me see. Let me see which one it was. Close. I got the adept buff instead of the damage buff with the grips of the storm. That's funny. I did get a damage buff with the grips of the storm. But not the targeted buff. That's funny.
This guy's not getting back up. Backup has arrived. Protect those inhumans.
Oh, you got the hammer bug where it disappeared? Yeah, I heard people saying that. Which skin were you using? Because I heard people saying that they had a bug, a consistent bug with Thor, where his hammer would disappear on his MCU skin because of the new hammer. That could be the issue. Because they still haven't officially announced that MCU Millionaire is in the game. I had to make the announcement. So there's a good chance it wasn't intentional. And therefore wasn't ready.
Head for the location on your HUD. Inhuman down. You must keep them safe. Another has fallen.
Sometimes Cap. I never got that bug with Cap. The shield disappears.
Interact with the object ahead of you.
Yeah, the only Cap shield throw bug I got was when he would get stuck and start flying through the air. There was also the black bulb bug with Captain America.
These enemies must be defeated. That's not gonna cut it. Coming at you.
Feels like there's not enough enemies here. There you go. Let me look at this spooky nameplate. Interesting. Okay. And this is the reward. Yuck. It's the start. Looks almost. Yep, it's the exact same Stark tech suit. Just no hair, keep your eyes. I like the original Stark tech suit better. Not a fan. How do you know when you have very good? Very good what, sir? MCU? Yeah, Craig. It's probably the hammer. Because of the new hammer.
Enemy spotted.
They'll never figure out a way to include Stormbreaker. Never say never. Oh, oh yeah, the range character bug when you're shooting an invisible wall.
You can only go down temporarily.
That one I remember.
Move quickly. Cell security terminated. Hurry before it re-engages. You saved another inhuman.
One cage down.
You may now destroy the associated cell, but hurry.
2 cages down.
Cell destroyed. Security on a cell is down. You can destroy it.
Another one.
The cell has been destroyed. Security down. The cell is vulnerable.
Last one. Need bald Thor. It's so ugly though. It's such a, it is such a bad skin. The only good thing about the skin is it's free. And you got it from actually earning it.
Nice work. Everyone's safe at the anthill thanks to you. We're making
Ugh,
progress, but we'll keep looking
so
until
bad.
we've rescued every last inhuman Ames holding.
Free skin you will never wear. As you should not. It is awful. If you're not streaming the game, you have no reason to use it. Don't buy the new skin for Iron Man. It's so buggy. I was not going to. I'm still not spending money on the game until they deal with the XP booster situation. But even then, I don't actually like the skin. There are a few Iron Man MCU looks that I thought looked pretty cool, but like I said, the best part of the Mark V is that it came out of a briefcase, so it was a cool scene. The suit itself, I don't think looks particularly good, especially compared to the first movie, Endgame, Infinity War. Just looks kind of janky. Aqua's still boycotting as well.
Thanks for the foil, Theo.
Welcome to our little remote hideout. Dr. Pim's just up ahead.
All right, Hank.
I need to fix this.
Everything up and
Sure.
running?
Oh, you're in for a treat. See you in a bit.
Hey guys, just
Oh, he's bald. Gross. Taking a knee from Marvel's Avengers. Warrior's Fury. Hammer time. And Hawk wasting everyone's time. Just kill him.
You've defeated this contingent. I expect they won't be the last. Target practice time. Aim squad.
People are dumb for buying MCU skins. Your people. If people want to spend money on MCU skins, they are free to do so. Nothing wrong with that. It is your money. Spend it how you feel.
Well done. Keep going.
What's up, Jav? Nothing is ever new. Apparently, we'll finally learn something new next week. They're doing an update. Thank you, cool dude, for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Hope you are in fact a cool dude. I know Grant Ward loved you in Agents of Shield, by the way. I know for a fact She-Hulk is coming to the game. It's fun jumping back and forth. I don't know. The whole time I was playing Marvel's Avengers, I was thinking about how I'd rather be finishing the story for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Something about a security breach.
Let's get this cell open. Whatever Monica has planned for these prisoners, it can't be good. Jarvis, give me Theo.
Only thing new is another day.
A bigger convoy lies up ahead. Follow the
Thor skin is top tier. Stop the cap.
chest with gear close by.
Did they cancel the stream again? It's Thursday. The dev streams are supposed to be on Fridays. So we won't know that it's canceled until tomorrow, technically, but we can assume it's going to be.
You're up, Theo.
This one's open.
Challenge accepted. The cells are all open. Nice work. An elite AIM team is close by and on alert.
All right, moving on.
Hi. Any chance you guys are just gonna let me open this
That's your show.
call today?
I hope they reboot it
Do yourself. You know what? I'm just gonna take you out and do it anyway.
for Disney Plus. Bring back some of the characters. Particularly, wait, that's mainly who I want. Keep Quake in the MCU. And Hawk stopped me from killing it with the grab. Thanks, Hawk.
Come on, open.
I've updated your HUD with the location of a large AIM mech nearby.
Thank you for your contributions so far, Hawk. Making every fight take longer than it needs to.
We got some not so friendly. Wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
Well, fortunately, you can't grab the warbot, so we should be able to get through that at the usual speed.
Large AIM mech ahead. I shall give what instruction I can.
CD of geniuses for thinking of this again. Yeah, if you just sit there and analyze it, hard to imagine how they came up with it. I mean, taking one skin and just slightly changing the head, genius. Sometimes, you know, simplicity is the best option. The simpler the better. Okay, where is this damn head? Did we get loot bot? I didn't see it. You want to give them an Oscar for their cosmetic? Let me get these events. Hold that Bifrost for me, my friends. Burn. I was trying to throw him off the cliff. Here we go. Threw him off the cliff. Aqua's really laying it on thick. Yeah, as soon as this mission is over, this skin is coming off and never coming back on. I do not like it one bit. Any Cap or Thor mains here? You're looking at one. All right, let's get him out of here. I feel like Hulk is going to die immediately in the OLT. Since we get to the Super Adaptoid. Good thing you can barely see the head with all these visual effects. Yeah, if only there was some kind of way to turn off the particle effects. At least some of them. You know, for the sake of accessibility, which this game said that would be a focus. Oops. You expecting more for Black Panther? Kind of felt like Cap. Yeah, a lot of people were. Black Panther was just mid, despite all the hype. But that's mostly because of a larger issue with the game. Balancing between the combat styles. Melee is a lot worse than range. And they made Black Panther a melee character. So it was natural that he would be underwhelming. Especially after they went ahead and nerfed his Nahanda's armor. Really quickly too. Well, they fixed it. More so than nerfed it. Very impressive speed. Especially considering how long it usually takes to fix bugs that don't make players powerful. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, I particularly like Cap's combat. I thought they did a much better job with Black Panther's melee. It's a lot more fluid and interesting to look at. And the pounce mechanic was a nice little touch. %90 of Black Panther's gear is useless. You mean 90% of gear is useless? Black Panthers has some decent gear, but that's par for the course. Most of the gear in this game is pretty much useless. If you look at all the top builds, a lot of them have the same gear, or at least the same perks, except for the hero specific stuff.
Get the Avengers out of that chamber now.
You've triggered the alarm system. You'll need to disarm.
1 4. We don't need everybody running to get the things. Hulk should just stay in the middle. If you can't fly, just stay in the middle.
Right. Match the sequences. Shut down the alarm. Will that buy you enough time to get control of the bridge?
I'll work with whatever you can get us.
Not exactly a yes, but I'll take it.
Flyers worry about the code and get the time orbs. Non-flyers just stay in the middle so it doesn't reset or pause. Hey, easy. The microtransactions don't work properly. What, it's not letting you spend your hard-earned credits? Marvel's Avengers helps you fall asleep. Guardians of the Galaxy helps me feel alive. 5 3 1 2. One thing this game needs is more Iron Man skins, not features. I agree. There are definitely not enough Iron Man skins, especially MCU ones. How is it that we only have 3 freaking MCU Iron Man skins? How is that fair? People keep talking about gear and more content and blah, 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 but how about another Iron Man skin for all the struggling Iron Man mains that have been suffering all these months with no skins? Just not fair. Oh, for sure. Clint has way too many. Like, who thought it was a good idea to give him one MCU skin? As if no other character exists. They really need to spread those MCU skins around. Stop giving them all to Hawkeye. Give more to Iron Man. 3, 4. We should be closer to 6. 61 MC Iron Man skin. Yeah, Crystal Dance needs to hurry it up. We should be able to put together an entire fleet of Iron Man skins. You should have every MCU skin in this game. Agreed. All of them. Nothing but MCU skins. Matter of fact, MCU skin every week should be dropping for the rest of the year. Every single week we should have a brand new MCU skin. That is what this game truly needs. Goodbye, Super Adaptoid. Hold this vibranium, homie. Hulk went down first. Of course he did. Just listen to the Guardians soundtrack, second best one next to Miles Morales. Hawkeye's great. Hawkeye's gonna be great in the OLT.
Nice work back there. It all makes a difference. AIM's efforts must be counted at every
All that for a drop of blood and 10 upgrade modules and a blue ISO. All right, let me take this hideous thing off. I don't even feel like doing the Mega Hive. What's the, all right, this is the weekly priority mission. Enter the Avengers. Soon TMCD making all suits presented. Matchmaking OLT is fun, but a pain when you carry them to a dub. Yeah. When it actually works out for you, it can be fun, but bro, boy, is it annoying. Especially if you're not Thor. if you try to get cute June and be like full support Kamala, you're gonna have a tough time. Unless you get really lucky with your matchmaking. This is my raid Black Widow. I remember the one and only time I tried to do random matchmaking. I with a support Kamala. We literally couldn't get past the first cage because the other 3 people couldn't figure out the mechanic, even though one of them was literally a Thor. And I got so annoyed that I just closed the app and stopped playing the game for like a week. I'm like, bro, there's no way. There ain't no way people are this bad at the game. I could not. And I'm literally showing them how to do it. And the Thor kept wandering around. They couldn't figure out that the enemies would keep spawning and that you had to just handle the cage. They just kept running to the enemies and they weren't even doing well against the enemies. They were getting destroyed. It was it was so cringe. Oh my goodness. It made me think of High Ruler. He had a similar experience. He did his own stream. He was trying to carry people through the OLT. I just remember him trying to patiently explain to them how the stuff works. and he was trying so hard to keep his cool. It was hilarious. Invisible. You guys ever play the OLT and start falling asleep? I haven't fallen asleep, but depending on what character you're using, you can definitely get into a lull. You fall asleep playing the game.
If you can gain control of AIM's network temporarily, I can infiltrate their security system. There is a chest with gear close by.
Only toxic haters fall asleep while playing this game. The June stream, trick stream. That'd be interesting. You'll be in a mission and your eyes will start getting heavy. Maybe you have narcolepsy, Aqua. That's a serious medical condition, so I definitely would check into that. Drowsiness is also a sign of heart problems. Maybe the game's not boring. Maybe you're just dying. You ever think of that?
I'm inside AIM's security system.
Did you just hit me through a double backflip?
AIM is trying to remove me from their
Invisible. I'm just holding down the spot like a real widow should. Avenger hater account number 713. Pretty sure he's got over 1,000. You're probably dying from carrying the mod duties on your back. Yeah, it would be nice if Ty Versal, aka Unworthy Thor, carried some responsibility instead of partying in space with the Guardians and playing Demon Slayer. Hey, this trick's ridiculous. Got Lejeune and Trick's ridiculous in the chat. And it's not even my birthday. All we need is High Ruler to get off work and we got a party. Yeah, J Shock Blast in here too. Am I literally the only Avengers streamer right now besides Doom? I just realized all the big Avengers content creators were in here. High Ruler's not playing the game. J Shock Blast, Lejeune, and Trix are in here. Big B in here, yeah. How could I forget Big B?
I've sent Commander Hill a rendezvous location to extract the shield agents. Well done.
Now I got Natasha's coil. Man, those perks are underwhelming. I'll get Sebdi resolved. Here, of course. Did I miss Kaio? I don't think I did. I think that was rather intentional of me leaving out Kaio. Do I have Sonic on my Black Widow? Yep. I have Sonic on the full auto shot. All right, I finished the Cosmic Threat, did the OLT. I did the weekly priority mission. Have I played Demon Slayer? I played off stream, yeah. I finished the story off stream. Played some rank, played a little bit of rank. I would like some sleep. All right. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I definitely could use some more sleep. I was up late yesterday streaming Guardians and actually not feeling all that great. But I'll probably be back tomorrow. I want to finish the Guardians of the Galaxy story. I'm sure the dev stream is going to be canceled again, so won't have to worry about that. But I gotta go take a nap. Everybody have fun. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I'm Scott the Gamer, signing out.